Alrighty, guys, we are live. How's it going? Just give me 1 sec, sharing it out while these boys are setting up. We've got Reath and Alix here, which should be good. I think it's Dormammu versus some Web Warriors, which is great. Should be a bit of fun. Last share going out. And one for Discord. You beauty. Good to go, as far as I know. How are we all? Round 2. It's been about 7 minutes or 6 minutes since you last saw me live. We are playing Riot Sparks and Scrolls. Nasty. So I would expect a big fight to be happening on these two. I don't expect to see it get hit there. Personally, I thoroughly dislike this map. I hate this building. It's got such a massive favor that goes to this side of the board because they can hide behind it. It also helps when you've got a size 5 sitting there as well on Reath's side. But yeah. Away we go. Give me 1 sec. The timer, otherwise I'm a classic for forgetting it. All right. Admin done. Let's get into it. Boys set up. So Dormammu, I like seeing Dormammu. Reath was unsure what he's going to play, but I like that he's bringing out Dormammu. I actually think Dormammu, and I agree with Reath here, Dormammu attrition squads are actually really difficult to play, but have a huge reward if played correctly. Sorted. Admin done. Hands off. Good to go. Got some lollies left over from last night's C&D. Having good luck with your lady. What you're playing Dormammu attrition? Grab yours. That's alright, crab. Sometimes it's not meant to be. I mean, what time is it over there for you? Oh, didn't get it. Thank God. That would have been insane if we flipped that round 1. Valkyrie versus Moon Knight. Kind of a bit of a fair fight. Both of them will just both of them can murder each other depending who activates first. Hood. I like to see Hood. Hood is a very slept on character. He's actually really decent. Stream review. Mostly 3 wide. It's pretty brutal. 5:45 PM right now. Where are you based, Crab? Are you US or like East Coast, West Coast? You're like 19 hours behind, I think. Miles coming in, doing a backflip. Holding that point, West Coast. Ah, mad. Awesome. So you're on like New York side. Been to New York? Absolutely loved it. I've been a few places in the States now. I've done Indianapolis, went there for Gen Con. I've done Minnesota a couple of times with X-Wing World Championships. Been to LA, been to New York. I was supposed to be in 2020, I was supposed to be in New Orleans for Halloween, which would have been fucking lit, but didn't get to do that, sadly, because of COVID. So Valkyrie coming up. I like this. Just sit in, because Moon Knight's only a medium mover. So say medium moves to here. If you actually sit there, you might even be able to block him from getting onto that point, which is kind of a bit nasty. I like that. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. Might go a bit more top down for this game just because this stupid building. What tactics cards we got? We got Reath with Field Dressing, Patch Up, Dark Restoration, Smash, and Blind Obsession. Smash, I was really hoping he brought this, but yeah, it's add 5 dice to Dormammu's attack. A buy is a win, and it's an 8 victory point win. Double block. Moon Knight coming in, just going to push his power across. Very nice play, like to see it. Who does he push the power to? Pushing 1 to Black Cat. No? Yeah, 1 to Black Cat. And 1 to Ghost Spider. Don't think she has her lifesaver online yet. Even Portland. Portland's what? Oregon? Means you get a win, Rags. Yeah, it's kind of unfair. I mean, imagine if you're given a buy and they say, hey, you get a draw. You'd just be like, why am I even here? No, it's a win. Zemo coming in. Like it. Get the reroll bubble going. Reroll bubble around Hood is nasty. We get a charge because we're Dormammu round 1. It's a crap roll. 1 block. Can't mod your dice against Black Cat, so sadly nothing going through. I totally got myself mixed up with East and West there. So West Coast, that's like LA and San Fran and like all that. I'm thinking of the other side. So she moves up and Webline pulls. And gets an attack with a wild as well. Very annoying. Luckily, we're in the Dormammu leadership, so he gets a charge. Yeah, what was that? Big dog coming across. Oh god, you'd be quaking in your boots seeing this. He is rather large, and I believe that Ghost Spider can reposition him, so that will absolutely be a kill target for Reath. I think Ghost Spider needs to go, because nothing else on this side of the board can reposition him. Amazing Spider-Man, no. He is a terror with Ghost Spider. I mean, you can see, like, this is his, I think it's his top cut game, so he's getting, like Matt, I think, is one of these, he actually almost deserves, I'd say he'd be one of the guys that deserves to win this league, this TTS league that's currently happening, because, man, he is putting in the reps. He has been in every single one of these tournaments, playing the exact same roster, playing his top cut roster, just getting games in and seeing it against stuff. Really primo Amazing Spider-Man play there. End of round 1, we're going to see 1, 2 go to Matt and 1 to Reath. Both players playing very smart, very fast. Be interesting to see how Reath goes with Amazing Spider-Man. He does have the Smash card, and he does have a size 4 building. So you'd be looking at a 10 dice Shadow Bolt into Amazing Spider-Man, which that can hurt him. I think he kills Ghost Spider, I agree. I think he goes with Dormammu, and he's got 2 targets there for him, and I think he's going to smash Ghost Spider. And no, okay, we're going to hold the Dormammu activation. Don't mind it either, because, you know, the later he is, the better he is. Zemo. Because he gets 2 power a turn. We'll be doing a charge. Get the reroll bubble going. Get Ghost Spider. 3 into 2. 3 into 3. Oh, he's Matt. Dirty boy. Smash with Dorm is real. Absolutely. 3 into 1. So we've got 4. So we're going to push 3 damage through onto Ghost Spider. We're going to push 2 damage through onto Ghost Spider. We have a disappointing Zemo activation, but we get the bleed onto her. She's still in that very real area where she can just pop, right? It's probably looking at getting Ghost Spider out of there, but then you've got Black Cat still sitting there. Got 1 damage on to Valkyrie already from the Dormammu leadership. 6 power on Valkyrie started turn 2 is, I'm going to say that's pretty rude, because you're looking down the barrel of a charge. I mean, she's 1 off of doing charge Dragon Fang Warrior of Legend, so you need to be careful about doing any form of damage to her, because you can potentially just turn yourself to dust. This is in the hood, I would say. Reath and I are childhood friends, so normally wouldn't talk to somebody I'm streaming like that, but Reath I absolutely would talk to like that. Quite a widespread. Reath has committed heavily to this bottom side of the board. I mean, Dormammu threat range is massive, right? He can absolutely move to here and blitz something. Got Blind Obsession for Val, so she can look at Blind Obsessing, probably Moon Knight, charge, and blitz him. So Ghost Spider, we're getting a all webbed up. Like this a lot. Decent. Massive block though, absolutely huge block. 4 into 5. Ends up feeling, so you're saying you can get car sick? You can get motion sickness from playing this one against Matt? I mean, this is like one of those like classic extracts that Web Warriors are just fantastic with. Barrels a roll. Reposition is offline now with Ghost Spider done. So that being said, you could very much consider a Dormammu activation here. You know, you can teleport yourself to here and potentially look at smashing either of these guys. Yeah, Valkyrie can come in, deal with Ghost Spider, get her dazed. I mean, she could charge Warrior of Legend. There it is. Smash into Ghost Spider and potentially hit her hard and move back to that point. So that is 4 hits. 4 hits into 1 block. It's currently dazing her. Even with a reroll, she will still daze. 2 power to Valkyrie. I would expect her to move back, to be honest. She should move back. Yeah, that's the play. I like that play. Get out of range of Moon Knight. There's no reason to be sitting in that. Really nice. Double charge on Reath's side. It's kind of nasty. Technically triple charge if you count Hood on his flip side. And he pays a power to heal off of the Extremist console. Very nice. To be Black Cat, I think. It's a Zemo. 6 dice, so we're looking at a stagger. Honestly, Black Cat stagger, it pisses me off, right? Like, it should just, like, it's doing damage right now, but auto stagger is ridiculous. Just, like, there's other characters in the game, like Hulk, that pay 5 power and they got to roll a wild for it. What the hell does she deserve to get auto? Looking at a retaliation into her. We're going to sneak one in. Pretty sure it's just auto 1 damage. Very nice. I mean, she can just interact to heal it. Probably was still worth it. She does have a 6 dice piercing builder available to her, though. Are we going to go for it? Maybe another troublemaker? It's like, honestly, with AMG, I think the game is in an extremely healthy place. Even the shield nanigans are quite strong, but they are manageable with how they've ruled for grunts. But Black Cat and Voodoo are just so completely over the top. They are just ludicrous. She should heal herself off of that as well. I don't know if he needs the extra power. No, he doesn't. Well done. So 3 characters on this side. I would expect to see Reath look at using Hood to heal Zemo, and then maybe potentially move moves. Is Hood's heal an action? It is not. Very nice. So Hood's got the heal online. So Zemo is effectively at full health. Also lets Hood spend some power so he doesn't take damage next round either. So I'd expect that to be happening. Possibly to see Hood double move. Pass. Moon Knight coming up. Get some movement action. Free movement action from his multiple personalities. Has anyone been watching Moon Knight? I haven't actually seen any of it yet, but I've heard that there's a theory where he's like in his own, he's like acting in his own TV show, which is like one of the comics. Apparently has that. Surely he moves again. Just move again, and then you're going to get, just take the free attack that you didn't think you were going to get. But you don't need, I mean, you don't need to worry about powering her up. Spoiler alert, she has power. And you get a free attack. I would probably go for the bow strike. 6 dice bow strike, reroll all. 4 dice, sorry. No slow on her. Slip a couple in. Shame, you're just shy of getting the stagger. Stagger there would have actually probably been catastrophic for Reath. As it is, she's going to take an additional damage from the Dormammu leadership next round. I would assume that she's going to blind obsession at the activation phase on Moon Knight next round, to be honest. Dormammu. No bueno. I hate these roll objectives. They're so annoying. It's different. Like, different good. I've been shocking. I got this thing going on with me right now where If I'm not on my PC doing stuff, I feel like I'm wasting my day away. But then I sit on my PC and waste my day away. And it's like this just horrible chain of events that inevitably ends up I don't get to watch anything. I would expect Black Cat to get straight up one shot here. Probably looking at a smash attack, potentially. It's 1 power short. He is setting up a kill on Ghost Spider at the start of next round, though. I will say that. The skull counts for him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That's yeah. Does the Dormammu his own skulls count as well? Yes, I would say, judging from the amount of damage he was just put out, yes, in both attack and defense. Yep. Disgust. He is an 8-threat character attacking a 3-threat character, so we can't be super upset about it. There we go. Not that it matters, but yep, he does have a slow on him. Flips it. Huge. And the days on Black Cat. So that should help Reath in his current inability to capture points. So that means that now Matt has to think about coming to fight. I would expect 100% that next turn is going to start with Dormammu activating and pounding that Black Cat into dust. Just like an AC 130 from above, he's just going to kill her from orbit. He has the high ground. Got some of the tokens. Arrived at my place the other day. I don't know if it will show up on the camera very well, but just some of the examples. See if it comes up. See if it wants to cooperate. That's one of the power tokens. Yeah, there we go. Looks awesome, doesn't it? This one I got given because I'm special, but this is one of the let it focus for a sec. That's the wound token, so it's super nice, really nice dark black. The green is like the exact green we wanted. So Miles coming in. I'm assuming Miles is going to get a Venom Blast going on right now. He's got to get power for it. That's the 5 power token. If I move my head out of the way, it should focus on it. Not cooperating. Not going to bother trying. But it does look very cool. So that's what's getting sent out to all of the people who've competed in my tournaments. And if you competed in more than one, you get more than one sent out to you. So this is the big dirty kick from Miles. 2 blocks for Dormammu, and we're looking at 6. Does Miles have a size on his kick? I always forget. Yeah, can't kick him. But we're going to sink some damage into him instead, which is solid. 4 damage into Dormammu is nothing to put your nose up at. Got another kick, 6 dice kick. 9 dice, now I'm doing a Venom Blast. Very nice. Drops the scroll, and we'll pick it up. Can Dormammu open next turn by killing both of them? I don't know. Hood healing Zemo. I'm probably going to come across and look to heal. So he's healed Zemo off of the Extremist console, and now really clever play by Reath. He's going to come across and do his black arts and heal 3 wounds off of Dormammu. Yeah, really, really nice. Really nice. That's actually really like top quality play right there. A lot of people would kind of look for a bloodthirsty option there, or you know, the easy solution of just heal Zemo to full and move on. But you know, really nice. Zemo's not in danger. Fully activated. We've got Amazing Spider-Man to go. What does he do? I think he might just stay there and just double attack Dormammu, to be honest. I think will be the play. You've got 4 damage on him, so you may as well keep it going, right? You're gaining 3 victory points for Matt and 1 for Reath. We're moving within 2. What is the within 2? We are getting prepped for whatever a spider can, I guess. It is a 7 dice strike. It has flopped though. Standard Amazing Spider-Man bricks. 1 block versus 3. So it takes 2. Unlucky there. Well, not really. 7 dice, the average is 3 to 4, right? 50%. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. So he's basically bang on average there. Very nice play by Reath, remembering that one of the things that Dormammu can do is push you away when you attack him. So denying a victory point there for Matt, which actually, that could matter. And gives a Hex as well. So movement action, or is he going to spend 2 power to land on that? Don't know. Either or. Either way, he gets back on point. Five to 2. So I would expect a huge Dormammu activation here. I would expect to see Blind Obsession come from Valkyrie onto Moon Knight. I'm expecting Dormammu with 4 power, I believe, is almost enough for his spender. With some sap powers, he could probably do it. The game actually potentially rides on this, to be honest. If either of those 2 gets away, he is in serious trouble. Like serious trouble. How do you do it though? Do you smash into... You're alright. So we're doing... I think he pinged wood. So we're trying to save Miles here. Very nice play. Wood gets his action back, so interesting choice. That's probably why I would have gone with Dormammu, because there's no possible way you can get out of range of it. Consolation prize will be that hopefully you get to kill Black Cat, although not currently with 1 hit. That is enough to generate the rapid fire though. Currently sinking 3 damage. She does get a reroll. Sinking 2 damage, so 20% of the way to death, 40% of the way to death. Second part of the rapid fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the spike. She's dead. She is dead. So Black Cat removed. That is big. I still expect Miles to potentially look at running. He does have Valkyrie on this side of the board that can give chase. But I would expect Miles to be trying to run. He is missing a power, though, for his kick. You're also leaving Dormammu up is pretty... I mean, the odds of Dormammu dying is very low. Another 3 wounds removed from Hood, so Hood showing his absolute worth here. And he does have still up some very fast characters ready to give chase. Didn't see Blind Obsession come out, which is interesting. Probably looking maybe next round, I guess. I mean, Blind Obsession from Zemo will be kind of nasty as well. Stand building just makes everything, makes all the angles horrible. Decent block. Gonna take 1 currently. She is alive. Still got field dressing up and running, so Dormammu can still bring her back. I don't know whether you... I mean, do you use it on her? You probably do. You don't really care if Dormammu gets days, to be honest, because it's like 10 damage, and then you got to do 12 to KO him. So the odds of him getting KO'd is like 0, and he can just kill characters at will. So I don't think field dress is the option there. You also have Dark Restoration here. So... also has Dark... yeah, so you can Dark Restoration and bring 1 back in. Valkyrie coming in, doing some shenanigans. Looking at probably a charge into a Warrior of Legend into a Dragon Fang. Yeah. Yeah, that's nasty. And he still has a Dragon Fang and Warrior of Legend online. No, he doesn't. If he gets 2 power from the strike, he will. Could be into Moon Knight, could be into Ghost Spider. It's currently 4 hits. I would probably be going Ghost Spider, to be honest. She's very irritating. So you're going to push 4 through. Yep. You do not get the flurry. But I would just Warrior of Legend and Striker. Ooh, Dragon Fang. Just Thrower, actually. Grace Ring back played. Oh my god. The dice on this channel today have just been insane. Man. Wow. But you get 1 power for that. And he immediately spends the power to heal 1 from the Extremist console. So Miles, Moon Knight, Amazing Spider-Man to go. We're in round 3, 2 KOs. That actually is going to start to rack up, to be honest. Miles can't just run now, because Reath can outscore him. He's got 4 characters. He can technically attempt to start outscoring him on these Extremist consoles against the Skrull. So Miles actually has to fight now, which is probably a good thing for Reath. Double block. Man, some dice today. What is going on? What is that? Miles activated. There was a move and a kick. Dormammu coming in now with a smash. Oh god. How much is Dormammu's teleport? 3. So he has to... well, he doesn't... just stealth to deal with though. I was gonna give Reath crap and say you bloody cheater. Yeah, put into Amazing Spider-Man. Still quite a large attack into Amazing Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Needs to re-roll that. Oh, man, what is going on with dice today? Takes 3. 3 into my Amazing Spot. 2? 3. Right? Oh no, because I was counting the one from the skull from the attack. Gets the sap power though, which enables him to now do the teleport. And you'll get to have a puncher's chance onto Miles here. My god, it's massive. Sap power as well. Any power to sap? There is 1 power to sap, so he will nick that off him. Good blocks though, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to take 2 on Miles and sap a power as well. Crazy. I mean, that could have gone either way. Huge attacks from Reath, but massive blocks. I mean, Matt just got 7 out of 7 blocks. That's the nuts part. Let's just think of that turn and plus 7 damage on it. That could have just been catastrophic for Matt. But instead, he's still in this with a puncher's chance. It's 5-2. He's now going to maintain control of the scroll. Moon Knight coming up. Rolls a hit, so he gets extra dice here. I would absolutely look at potentially get Days in this Valkyrie right now. 6 dice, reroll bow staff. It's not a good roll, but we do get to reroll most of it. And you can reroll skulls because you're web warriors. Gets the stat. Yeah, does 2 damage. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna go. I expect Zemo to activate Does Zemo go for Amazing Spider-Man? I don't think so. Going into Dormammu here. 2 versus 1. Gonna take 1 on Dormammu. Rapid fire, 1 hit, 2 blocks, easy. Okay. Generates power on Moon Knight. So Zemo activation, can't pass. Do you shake the slow? Shake the slow, heal the wound, and just get ready for next round. Love it. Love that play. %, Crab. Absolutely. So who's your kill target here if you're Matt? Hood has been doing some nasty stuff, but it's actually not that much of a threat. He's just been enabling it. Amazing Spider-Man coming up. Did he guess it right? Oh, good eyes. Really good eyes. 7 dice to 2. Three. Nice. 1 block. Solid. Does he get his momentum trigger? The next question. Momentum. Crit wild. No crit, I don't think. We do get to now place the Demon Hood, who is an absolute beast, by the way. No mystic attack on... well, there is a mystic attack on Matt's side. It is trapped behind Moon Knight, though. who has the power, but that does auto change him. Really nice positioning by Reath. So guys, if you're not following it, you probably all are, but this is for YouTube as well. You deal damage to Hood, he transforms. Very good play by Reath. He's transformed him outside of the Spider-Man's range, so he can't get double tapped. So he's conserving some health. Really top notch. Man, the heals on Dormammu. Dormammu should be dazed. He's had 6 health removed from Dormammu. He currently has 4 damage on him. He should be dazed. So Valkyrie flips. Probably look at a blind obsession on Valkyrie, to be honest. She dies, she dies. You just bring her back with Dormammu. He's got the 4 power. I mean, Hood can move to here, hold this point, and heal Dormammu. No. It's on his flip side. There's no heal. He's choosing violence this round. Zemo is back online. No longer slowed. Blind obsession on Zemo. No, Valkyrie, sorry, Valkyrie. We are obsessed with Moon Knight. I think that's a good play. He's got enough power to just open with a Warrior of Legend if he wants. So he can actually 7 dice Warrior of Legend if he wants it. Dormammu into Miles. I like that. It's not a good attack roll. Has to re-roll those because they count as hits. 1 block versus 1 hit. Sad Dormammu. Try again. Sometimes Dormammu does this, right? Like that's a risk. Then he also does that. That's 6 hits, and that's 1 block. There's absolutely no world where he blocks that, so that is a dazed. So drops that. Dormammu was going to pick that up. So it's locked behind there. I would expect the next activation to probably be... Hey, nice. Move in here. We're going to heal as well. And then Hood can heal him up to full. So Dormammu effectively going... Once he gets healed to full here, if he takes some more damage, I mean, he's taken 10 damage already. Amazing Spider-Man, if he comes over, he can KO... If you're going to KO a character, it's right now. You KO that Valkyrie, she is not coming back with Dark Dimension. Because he needs to do 6 power from Dormammu in the cleanup phase, so... Barncat going to come and join me for the next game, help me commentate. It's going to be great. One defense. Not a block. Technically, she lives. Believe it or not. 1 power to Dormammu. Gotta say, when you're playing Dormammu, there is actually a few like out of sequence like triggers that you need to remember. Doing a throw, I think it's a momentum trigger. That is a KO Valkyrie. Believe that gets rid of the obsession as well. Was in with a puncher's chance. You don't really mind that though if you're Reath, right? Like, really good play by Matt, because if that Valkyrie gets to activate, Moon Knight is dazed. But if you're Reath, you have kind of forced the activation here. You have forced an activation onto killing her. Zemo just showing how big it is. I'm ready to hit enter on this. Just before you get super keen on that, I thought he was about to pick his character up. He needs to get rid of this though. He has to shake it. Shake it, heal himself. Solid. This Can Hood possess? Oh, I'm gonna blitz you in a second. There we go. Heal from the Experience console, solid. It's pretty late at night for Reath. You want to ever see something quite funny? There's a streamer out there named Shiv FPS. He's an Apex Legends streamer, and he has some of the funniest communication style, some of the funniest communications you've ever seen in any game. Like watching a Battlefield commander just scream down people's throats. It's hilarious. So Zemo coming across, really nice. Probably going to see a charge and probably a Master Swordsman, I would say as well. Yeah, into Moon Knight, solid. Maybe there is a chance here where he can actually do some work here. Thank you. Talking about Spider Tracker trying to save Moon Knight at this point. It's a good play. Matt can't afford to get another character on his injured side. He doesn't want to have a chance of losing two out of his three characters remaining next turn. I'd probably still charge it if I'm Zemo. I'd pay for charge, I'd pay for Master Swordsman, and I'd have a go at this. Interesting. I mean, Moon Knight's already powered up. That means Zemo starting next round on 4 power means he can basically do the exact same thing. What's a Spider Tracker? Spider Tracker is one of Web Warrior's best cards. This is from memory, but I believe it says when an enemy character finishes a movement within, let's say, range 3, I think it's range 3 or range 4, you can pay 2 power on a Web Warrior character and they can advance small. So it's kind of nasty. It's a good way of trying to save yourself from getting blitzed by these charging demons that have range 2 attacks. Well, no one's down this side of the board, so I'm going to zoom in a bit for us. Moon Knight. Cool. So started the, believe it or not, Matt has got priority. We've rolled a hit, so he's got the additional dice. So we're looking at a 9 dice Mystic Attack spender into Zemo. Zemo actually being, like, Mystic being his best defense. Well. 1 block. Currently looking down the barrel of 5. Does get a Zemo reroll. We'll survive on 1. You push first, then it's May push though. We're going to sink a damage in the Moon Knight from Zemo's retaliation. I'll probably be looking at a rapid fire at this point, right? Sorry guys, 1 sec. Apologies about that. So this looks like the rapid fire into Zemo. Zemo has paid for Master Swordsman because he's got multiple rerolls, and we're looking at taking the damage anyway. We'll just go to Bowstaff. Yeah. Bowstaff is like his least used attack, to be honest. Like the Bowstaff is good if you roll up the additional attack dice, but not as good as the rapid fire, because the rapid fire, like let's say Bowstaff 4 dice reroll, or rapid fire is 4 dice times 2. Don't know what to do here on Reath. I mean, Miles has to die, and I think it's got to be Dormammu that does it. I like this. Nails it. Still in range of the Amazing Spider-Man. I think that puts him in range of the Quip. Yeah, he's in range of the Quip, which might help. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. This is 1 block. Do have a stat power. 2 stat powers though. That counts as a hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So this is 1 block. Takes 3. Double stat. And we go again. 2 hits. Ooh. That could be not good. Currently surviving. I would not re-roll. Do not re-roll. You're alive. You re-roll and you make one of them a skull, you're dead. Med pack on Miles, nice. Scroll has a thing that is your speed becomes S, but that's all it is. Okay, it's not the one. I think it's alien ship is you take damage when you don't do an attack or whatever the hell it is. So we're looking at a place. So we got the web line into a kick, and then we're probably looking at a venom blast. We drop that. A lot of hexes getting thrown out on the stream today. Clearly, Miles will pick this up. Still has a charge available to him on... what's the name of him? Hood. So that's the push away. Oh, nasty play by Reath. So that's the Dormammu push away, which also gives Incinerate, but it's actually forcing him to now have to use his movement action instead of running away. He now has to move to pick it up. If he doesn't move to pick it up, Hood's going to scoop it up. Clever. And he's incinerated. So there's a good chance Hood's going to walk up and unce him anyway. He has to pick it up, right? Hood coming in with a charge. Probably move charge, right? Got a field dressing on this side, so... Ooh, I don't mind this. Amazing Spider-Man has no way of repositioning characters, so moving Hood up here with a charge, possibly. Field dressing Zemo because he has to do it now, otherwise there's no opportunity for it. I am concerned about that. Amazing Spider-Man absolutely can respond to that. Do you want priority for next round, or there's a risk that Zemo can come through and smash down your miles? And it's a good risk. It's like a decent risk, because Zemo absolutely can do it. He's got enough to do a charge, Master Swordsman. So 4 into 2 blocks, so that is going to be a dazed Zemo. So you walk back on the point. You should walk back on the point, and probably look at healing miles. Unless, yeah, I mean that's a pretty big deal. That like him surviving and that happening is catastrophic for him. Round 6, 13 to 7 means that best case Reath can get is 6. Can get 6. He can make a round 7 happen. He needs all 3. He needs every character dazed or gaining no victory points, and he needs to control everything. Yeah, I expect him to drop probably 6 power on this attack. Charge into Steel Rush into Master Swordsman. Unless we just Master Swordsman, 5 dice. Not a good block. 5 total. Double reroll, he needs 2. Nope, he's dead. That's a start. He needs to capture every single point. So I think he charges small to there and tries to pound Amazing Spider-Man. Doing the Steel Rush Master Swordsman. 2 to start with into a triple block. That's definitely not happening. 4 blocks. 4 hits. Zemo reroll. Might sneak one in. Yep, and now we see if he quips. Probably won't quip. Wouldn't make sense to quip. He can't charge twice, you're right. He's doing the Master Sword. He's doing the Steel Rush. Does that slip the damage in? 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Surely that slipped the damage in. Must be talking about it. Slipping 2 damage in. It's actually probably good for... No, he needs to cap every point. He has to cap every point. Interesting. Six points on the table. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, 5 points on the table. The MOV matters. The top 4 placements. Double block, nice. -2 damage. Guess what? He takes 1. Takes 2. That hood is so tanky. So tanky. None. Takes 1 damage. Vendors online. Looking at an empowered Dark Lightning. Placing something in 1. I think that's a momentum trigger. Bleed will go through and deal another damage to Amazing Spider-Man, which I think he just did. So an empowered Dark Lightning here from Hood. Probably you go charge into Moon Knight, generate the power, and then look towards maybe an empowered Dark Lightning into Moon Knight again, and then bring Dormammu across to kill a Dazed Amazing Spider-Man. Mystic attack. So this is the empowered Dark Lightning. Got the wild, that's pretty big. Moon Knight's on a triple block. Miles is KO'd, so there is no re-roll. So he takes 2, and we get 2 auto damage to over here and a shock. So a little 3 dice. Have I heard of Smash GG? No, but I'm going to go check it out because Tabletop Hero has just been absolute trash. No matter what I select, it will not let people input BPs. Just a moment to go. Coming for him. Big attack. Here we go. Huge finisher. Putting 5 down range. Make that 6 into 1, 2. So dazed. It's a full reroll though. But we'll take 1 no matter what. And dazes. Reath will get 3, I want to say. That's a good game. It was a very good game. Good to see Dormammu there. I think he got a couple of attacks, just needed some good timing on some good dice. Miles just hung around, but just long enough to keep the scroll in Matt's favour, which ran away with him. Because often these slow games like this, whoever holds that odd extract can convert it to a W quite well. Well, guys, we're going to take a lunch break after this one. We have got 36 minutes in the round and 30 minutes for lunch. So we'll be checking back in an hour. So 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time if you're there, or if not, I don't know what time it is for you, but 1 hour from now. 1 hour and 10 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Peace out.